option by this offense.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down to the air. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Long drive here. Play number 12 coming up for this offense. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He will not pick up the 1st down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Running inside, it's Allen. Makes a man miss. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Pulls it. He'll do it himself. They'll run it. Sees some running room. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. Grabbed behind the line. It's Allen. Breaks into the open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. The give to the big fullback. There's a crease. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down. Houston will snap it in the red zone. Straight ahead, it's Allen. Headed to the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Follows his blocks, each West. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've got, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it is.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the North Texas Mean Green.
Play action on 1st down. Got his man downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Here comes the heat. On the move and looking. He'll pull it down. Turning it up. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
And every team has their script, and they want to get the game off on this foot, and they want to make sure that they have balance and get these plays in and assert the line of scrimmage. Run the football, and they do. They create the explosive run, and they open this football game with a touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. So North Texas offense takes the field for the first time in this game. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
North Texas in the hurry up. Big fullback's got it. He's not going to make it to the first down marker, but that looked like a clear face mask, and he might wind up with the first down anyway. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. Looking for a man, it's Murphy. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball, going to be a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after he got popped out.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Hand off from the shotgun. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. The fake and wants to throw. Quick catch. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Jukes his way for more. Gets it inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the 1st quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Pulled and fired complete. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Hits inside. It's Turner. And a short gain here in the 1st quarter will come to a close. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. To the air, it's Murphy. Turns it upfield. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come...
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. A great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm. Finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play. Staring at a 3rd and long here after finding the end zone on their last 2 drives. Throws to the tight end. Left side, it's Newsome. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Keeps it on the bootleg. Makes the grab on the left. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Run it with the fullback. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Touchdown, Cougars! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Quickly out to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Fresh set of downs going up top. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. There he goes. Touchdown, Houston. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap in this drive will come from their own 17. To throw, it's Murphy. Fires to the big fella. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They change, they mark it at the 29. Sticks it in his belly. Got an alley. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Now on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Turner. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Out wide right, it's Turner. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. North Texas will have to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up his offense nicely. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The short hands, it's Newsome.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on film.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Moves the pocket. It's Blevin. Hauls it in. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Last completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Looking for the edge. Going for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Trying to get the corner. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Murphy. In the backfield, it's Gray. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting down. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Oklahoma Sooners.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The run inside. It's Allen. Long way to go on 2nd down. Quarterback keep. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback and the running attack.
Going long. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Cougar.
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking for a man, it's Hayes. Right side, it's Smith. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Fires quickly. Gets it out across the 40, stopped short of the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 41, and might they choose to go for it here. Now a timeout call by the Sooners as their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Sooners send out the punt unit. The snap to the up man, they'll fake it. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work.
Well, they were trying to get clever. They thought they had the right look for that fake punt, but give the defense a lot of credit. They were expecting it.
Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Keeps it himself. Keeps it looking for the edge. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Quick give, it's Allen. Runs through a tackle. He's got the 1st down. He stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Handoff to the fullback. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. They'll take the penalty and move them back. That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. Motion from the wide out. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Hard running there. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver. In different ways, they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And listen, 3rd down and long is such a hard spot to be in. That's what defenses want off.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, but I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point going for it on that.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the LSU Tigers.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Running inside. It's Benjamin. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for room. It's Jackson. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physical. They get so many great players across the country. LSU has the pick of people in Louisiana. Everybody wants to come there, and you can tell they always find great talent, and they're always able to run the football.
The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, it's Jackson. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Run in the red zone. It's Jackson. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
On the option. Now the pitch.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch, and he didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
They go play action with Sellers. Rolls right. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want it. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tigers. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Firing to the right, complete. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Hits inside, it's Allen. And he's brought down after a short gain. They'll need a bunch on second down. This time they'll throw it. Looking left. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Turning it on. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a first and goal. Tough run here, it's Jackson. He's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And he's in for a second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get the end zone. And I love when you can run the football as you get close to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
And And how about setting the tone right there? Like, you're going to cover this guy coming across the field. Get it to him early on the first drive. Let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often. And he picks up the big game.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Out wide left, it's Newsome. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Pulls it, looking for a crease. Got some green grass. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Looking for a big game. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Second and long here. They give it to him again. 7-yard pickup on that one. Third down and 3 coming.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. Still on his feet at the 45. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35.
And that's the danger on third and short as a defense, right? You line all those bodies up close to the line of scrimmage. If you let the running back into the second level, you know it's going to be a big one. A nice effort that time by the safety, making a touchdown-saving tackle.
And he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. Give him 7 on that one. And now we've reached the 2-minute timeout. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The run inside. It's Jackson. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out of the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. That holding call's really got them backed up. They're facing 2nd and 20. Grabbed behind the line. It's Newsome. Shakes off the defender. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. That's what tight ends are supposed to do. Just have people bouncing off them like spitballs off a battleship.
And when you're a defense, you got to understand, we got to swarm to the football because these big dudes, they break tackles and they can get loose if we're not tackling with multiple guys. Nice effort by the big fella.
This quarterback doing a lot of good decision-making on that last play. First off, nice job extending, but then understanding what the coverage was, understanding nobody's open, and then going, hey, look, I can go get this myself, and finally, not only am I going to get this first down, I'm going to take care of myself, too. I'm going to slide. I practiced this all week. Little baseball slide action. We got a fresh set of downs.
Sellers. He's got the back in the middle. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. LSU right back to the line. Sellers from the gun on third down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments. Come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
They made the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Sells to run, looking to pass. Going downfield for the big play. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Houston offense comes onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And this almost feels like a free play on second and inches. 3 wide receivers to the right. Powers through the defender. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball.
Lets it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
This point two. Well, the game.
Throwing Sellers.
Look at the block, bro.
Tosses it incomplete.
Slow-mo.
Long way to go on second down. Sets his feet, it's Sellers. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Play fake, Sellers. Unloads it left. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Wide receiver going in motion. Sellers to the air again. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a fourth down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. Fourth down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Sellers on the play action. Oh, pressure's coming. The throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Every quarterback in football at every level will see ghosts. If you hit him, if you make him uncomfortable, and he knows you're coming time after time again, good things don't happen usually at the quarterback spot.
Look out! Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Looking for more room. He's at the 50.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Grabs it inside the 15.
Well, that didn't take long. I mean, they started off this drive with great field position, and that's critical for this football team because of the players they have offensively. If you can get them the ball back at that area of the field, it takes one play, like what you just saw, and all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door now in the red zone looking for 6.
Houston wants to play fast. Scanning the field, it's Clement. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Sells to fake. Out wide right, it's Allen. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they've got it down to single digits, a 9-point game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the... Five-yard line. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have one timeout remaining. From the gun, it's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from 7 yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Trying to do it himself. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And the evolution of the quarterback position, basically you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you sort of let the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles. You know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends in the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Sellers from the gun on third down. Fires to the middle. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down.
That's a really good break on the football.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Fourth down, Sellers. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
I'll say this, not a lot of coaching staffs out there would want to go for it on fourth down with the lead here late in the game, but they're going to stay aggressive. They just believe in their own players to go out and execute, and they did it right there.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
This guy's been running hard all game long in the fourth quarter now at that last run. He's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
Might as well run him again. Got enough for the first down. He stopped it. He's got enough to move the chain.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
Quick give. It's Jackson. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense and you're trailing and you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but if you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Makes the catch. It's Newsome.
How do you tackle for some
He's
reason,
stopped
bro?
and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Here's Sellers to throw. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. He's got it still on his feet. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this first down. You're making it so...
Touchdown, LSU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative. They got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Levin. It's dropped after taking the hit.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming.
Makes a grab and room to run. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. Fresh set of downs going to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Rushes on. And down he goes.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming in the game, we're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Drills him with the stiff arm. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Drops back on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Sellers looking deep. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of at the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Time to take a shot. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, I like the idea by the offensive play caller here. You're trying to get aggressive. You're trying to find a chunk play, but that time, QB and receiver can't get caught.
And a short run there, and that'll end it. And the Hoosiers ready to kick it away first. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Back to pass, it's Levitt. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place. Was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
They'll make the stop, but the chains will move. It's a first down for Houston.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third.
Going over the top. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them in.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Looking for the marker. I don't think he got anything. He got stopped on 4th and 1. Offense in an empty set. Throwing more. On the move. He's going to take a shot. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. 2nd and long here. More to the air. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Makes a catch. And he'll have to check his feelings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good change-up. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Snags it over the middle. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. Turns it upfield. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And offensively, man, they just keep finding him time and time again. He's making plays. And if I'm the defense, I got to do something different. Like, I got to put a safety over the top. I got to double cover him. I got to do something because right now this rhythm and this timing is on another level.
Moore gets rid of it. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Indiana! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
Alright. The ultimate team, so we're getting harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. And you know, time of day to play this stuff.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28.
Your team doing good, dude.
They'll listen this drive from the 28-yard line.
The team, and you really be pushing. Like, dude. What was this? Why?
Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Levitt. They're all over him. Being chased. And they swarm him under.
And already it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball in your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Selling the fake. Rifles it down the middle. Makes the grab. Got the conversion.
I was about to be so mad, boy.
Here he goes.
I don't let this man run my road for me.
Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And how do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Hoosiers offense all set, ready to crank things up. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Dante Moore makes the grab. It's Taylor. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Moore will throw. Caught. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And an empty backfield here on second and short. Moore to the air again. Unloads to the right. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field to score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling us, guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Throws for the tight end. And they will score. Touchdown, Indiana. He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for the edge. Rides the option. He keeps it. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. The Cougars moving quickly to the line. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. Long way to go on second down. Trying to get the corner. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. Remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You've got to do a better job of ball skill.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking for a big play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Another third down stop for this defense, and they're excited, but you always kind of got to watch. Like they shouldn't go for it on fourth down here in their own end, but this team has shown they are not scared. Fourth down is just another down. They will stay aggressive. I don't know if they read the analytics or not, but it usually says fourth down, and I'm going for it.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Here's Moore to throw. Way off target there.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Slings it downfield. intercepted to stop the threat. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Drops back. It's Levin. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Off-play action. Looking for a huge play. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on 4th down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in.
This ain't politics, man.
Wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in a really good position.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Throwing Moore. Got it. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the gun, looking for a man. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Keeps it himself. And he's not going anywhere as this defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half. We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Moore. Caught, it's Taylor.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running in between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And you have to wonder if going in at halftime in the locker room just slowed down the momentum a little bit for this offense. They had it going so well in the first half.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Fourth down, Moore. Oh, pressure's coming. He gets it past the sticks, slides to avoid the hit, and the drive stays alive with a fourth down conversion. And the Hoosiers are marching down the field. Moore to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
That's caught. It's Taylor. The Hoosiers can really attack on this second and short. On the option. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Drives inside. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again. So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last fourth down.
Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Pulls it, keeps it on first down. And the ball is free on the pitch. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Like, seriously, like that ball is
goodness, for bad, bro.
Seconds. You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, you gotta get the football offense very low to get that football back.
I know I got Houston. Y'all gotta do me bad because I got Houston. I'm a small school.
Yeah.
Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. They'll move the wide receiver. Right side, it's Newsome. There he goes. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Levin. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And this offense has really struggled. And the only play they've made is to him out wide. So I understand why they're going back to him. But they've got to find something to get kick-started, to get moving, to get grooving. They've really, really struggled outside of the one play to that receiver out wide.
They'll need a bunch on second down. The play fake. Look out! And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Respect to serve.
Houston going up tempo.
Tell me you go up on the respect to serve.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. All that momentum.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Looking to the big tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to pass, 6-11. He's got it. At the 35, he's loose. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. They get to him as he throws. Lucky to get it off.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Rush is on. Just got rid of that one. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Unloads in the nick of time.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Makes the grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they'll try to tack on 2. Looking to throw. Out wide right, it's Allen. Does not get there. Boy, they stopped him just short of the goal line and kept him from getting to 2. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Stepping to the right. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dante Moore. Keeping his eyes downfield. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Makes a grab for a big play. Brought down after the huge gain. Gets this offense set up at the 27. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Moore will throw. Moves to his right. Bought a little time, lets it go. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. 2nd and long here. Again, it's Moore. Extending the play. He's got him this time. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver run that drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Moore from the gun on third down. Under pressure. Got his man. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Here's Moore to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Into the end zone for 6. Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Right side, it's Allen. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 37-yard line, it's a gain of 15. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second down, going to throw it. Rush right in his face. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the right. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. That's a fumble on the play. Bounce right back to him.
That's all the ways to get a first down. That's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, but heads up play, force the football and recover it. First down.
And, baby, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
And a lot of times football, man, it's just about confidence and feeling good and getting in a rhythm. That's not what this offense has done all day. And now in a moment where you need it, you got to put it together. Where do they go? Like, who is their go-to guy? What is their go-to play? They've struggled all day, but you can erase all of that with one drive right now.
Dropping back, it's Levin. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one
No, brother.
down from the 43.
Oh, you don't want to change first?
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires quickly. He gets it into enemy territory. Wide enough for the first down. It'll be fourth
You don't
down.
want you all in your face.
And the big fella was
I don't want you all in my face, licking on
just
me.
a blocker, coach. Look at this. I need some more opportunities to touch the big skin. Nice work by the big fella.
Needs it here on fourth down. Looking down the middle. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's
Where you
pretty
going?
much over. They were going to have to go down in a
Trying to run
two-minute
off.
situation.
Where you going?
He's 7 up on the board.
Where you going?
Couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with a loss.
Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they
Okay,
ruin the
then,
drive
man.
with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a frustrating play right there. Like, the protection was really, really good. Jesse, quarterback holds on to the football, has time, and then
He lets it fly. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to go up top on second down. He's taking a deep shot. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it when does panicking ever really help. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. And I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you.
that's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things. Find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us as the season
They're
marks.
tired, bro. You just gonna walk off me. You gonna get it down? Come on. You can go, bro. Sorry, I don't want to be late. Correct. Well, I don't think where you need them.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Newsome. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Allen. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Lemon. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Fit it in the window for the score. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You can tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you can tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Fresh center downs going to the air. They're all over him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. 3rd down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. 4th and long, and they have to pick it up to keep their chances alive. Gotta make the play on 4th. Makes the grab down the middle. Not gonna make it, and the 4th down gamble backfire. This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it. But we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part. David, moving forward, they're going to have to play better on that side.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. This offense has it with really good field position. To throw, it's Bailey. Oh, pressure's coming. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Terrapins have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He's looking at this as a free play, wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Terrapins come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Snapped on 4th down. Quick catch. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Set it down's going up top. Got it! That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Terrapins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run with Brown. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Terrapins! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Looking for a man, it's Levin. Left side, it's Newsome. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Second down to the air. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete. He was going for the touchdown. Huge 3rd down to keep the drive alive. They need a touchdown on this possession.
I don't know who you fussing with. You know me all day. I don't deserve to get fussed at by you.
He wants to throw it again. Into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. 4th down. Picking up here, this game is over. Snapped it, and he has to have it.
How do you do this?
And he's sacked.
Can you run straight through the line?
4th down to stop
You have
this
to
drive. Both of these offenses sputtered and stammered like a 73 AFC Pacer if they made one of those back then, and ultimately they come up short.
Sounds like a beautiful card that you just want to run better, and that's the problem with this offense right now. They've got the guys to make the plays, just not able to execute here today.
It's frustrating because you want to make those plays, especially offensively, but you got to find a rhythm. You got to find something you do well and kind of stick to that offense. Couldn't find anything they did really well, and that's why they could put points on the board.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
Okay. You saying? Okay. I'm coming. Can't take it back.
I saw the color. It's like a different color. But they don't have no. Hey! Get out, Johnny. I got to go to They went out like Johnny. That's what they asked when Zoe come in my room.
Get out. Get off the couch.
Get out, Jersey. Down. Hey, stop. Get out. Get down.